Remember when you told me watch the block, never turn your back. Remember when you told me keep it real, stay up on the facts. I was 7 summers young, sitting on your stoop, and you was teaching me the language way before I left the room. Remember when you told me never snitch, never speak a name. Remember when you told me pride and respect ain't the same. I was learning how to read the streets like textbooks in my hands. You was showing me the gold, silent ways to understand. Remember when you told me shake it off and bullies came around. Remember when you told me stand up tall, never back down. Those afternoons with classroom stars with cars, professor of the pavement, I was taking mental notes and all. Remember when you told me save my money, stack it right and tight. Remember when you told me not everybody claiming friend is right. I could still see some esteem rising off the broken road. You was carrying the weight I didn't know was such a load. Yeah.
Remember when you told me how to make it through. Remember when you told me everything I know came from you. Remember when you told me what the streets would do. Remember when you told me now I'm telling true.
I was just a kid back then, didn't understand it then. Now I see it, now I know everything you held me.
Yeah, you told me never cry when people see your pain. Remember when you told me scars and stripes they ain't the same. I was watching how you walked, how you handled every beat. You was teaching without preaching, every action was a speech. Remember when you told me family first no matter what the cost. Remember when you told me some will win and some get lost. Those days were so simple, riding bikes until the street lamps came. You was older by just 5 years, but you knew the whole game. Remember when you told me never let them see you sweat. Remember when you told me pay your debts, don't forget. I was soaking up the wisdom like a sponge left in the rain. You was giving me survival tools, protecting me from pain. That's right there.
Remember when you told me how to make it through. Remember when you told me everything I know came from you. Remember when you told me what the streets would do. Remember when you told me now I'm telling truth. But you never told me growing up would feel this cold. You never told me memories would turn into bitter, turn to gold. You never told me I would miss those days upon your stoop. You never told me wisdom comes with losing part of youth.
I miss those days.
Remember when you told me how to make it through. Remember when you told me everything I know came from you. Remember when you told me what the streets would do.